Hello, this is Matthew Kresal, and this is Doctor Who in 2. Now into its second season, Doctor Who should have been consolidating its place on British television, learning the lessons of its first year on air. Instead, and perhaps down to new script editor Dennis Spooner coming on board, the series was still very much in an experimental stage, continuing to play with the show's format of alternating historical adventures with science fiction ones. In the former category is The Romans, written by Spooner himself, and introducing a new subgenre for the series, the comedy historical. Yes, you heard that right. Finding the TARDIS crew in Nero's Rome, this is a very different kettle of fish from stories like the Aztecs or Spooner's previous serial, The Reign of Terror. The Doctor and Vicky leave Ian and Barbara behind at a villa to go to Rome, where the Doctor gets mistaken for a famous lyre player invited to the Emperor's court. Ian and Barbara, meanwhile, find themselves kidnapped, sold into slavery, and eventually at the court as well, though not quite interacting with their fellow travelers. Those near misses make for some of the serial's funnier moments, as well as Hartnell getting a chance to play a more comedic side to the Doctor. Now that isn't to say that there aren't darker things lurking underneath it all. As mentioned earlier, Ian and Barbara get sold into slavery, with Barbara ending up as a handmaiden to Nero's wife. There are some rather stark depictions of life as a Roman slave, from rowing on a galley ship to imprisonment and gladiator fighting that stand at odds with the more comedic aspects. Odder still, there's a sequence where a lecherous Nero literally chases Barbara through the halls of his palace with only one thing in mind. It's a sequence that's played for laughs, but which plays less well today, and it's even odder seeing it in a something ostensibly aimed at a family audience in the mid-1960s. In the end, perhaps, The Romans isn't quite successful as a comedy historical. Even so, it's an interesting artifact of a unique moment in Doctor Who's long history on our screens. But it isn't the least successful tale from this period by any means. But more on that next time.